Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. For this one, we are going to start with getting a major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot to see what major theme the universe and your spirit guides want to talk about or address. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before I get you this Nightmare Before Christmas major arcana card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person, so if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make it obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. Okay, so the major arcana that I have for you is the Chariot with the number 7. So this is definitely about you having more control and power over your own life rather than your fears. Your fears might be creating outcomes that you do not want. Standing up in your power is definitely significant. The 7 of Wands feels like it's a significant energy as well. That's a tarot card, if you don't know. Maybe you're really being called here to stand up for yourself about something, and as soon as I said that, I saw 222. So you're being called to stand up for yourself in a way that requires you to let something or someone go. This is definitely about having the courage to stand up for what you deserve and for what you believe is right. There could be something significant here about learning to trust yourself more, learning to believe in yourself more. Definitely the believing in yourself and your dreams and stuff like that feels like it could be significant here. Next, I'm going to get a minor arcana from the Prisma Visions tarot to see what detail the universe and your spirit guides want to highlight about the Chariot energy here. I also forgot to mention with the number 7, I interpret that number as a message or a reminder that the more that you invest in yourself, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, the more that you invest in your inner world, the more that you are able to receive in your external world, or materially, or financially. I also just saw 3, 4, 5. So I think the universe really wants you to trust that everything happens for a reason, that you're being called to stand up for yourself for a reason, or maybe even many important reasons. Okay, wow. So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like there is an emotional dissatisfaction with something here, and now it's like reversing literally from the 9 of Cups to the 8 of Cups, and because the 8 of Cups is about walking away from something emotionally, officially allowing yourself to let go, to move on, and to move forward, because you don't deserve to have an environment that doesn't align with what you're passionate about, what brings you peace. I definitely feel with the 9 of Cups in reverse, it does feel like someone here feels like their peace is being robbed by a situation, and that's a good indicator of what situation you need to let go of. Honestly, this really makes me think of the 9 of Swords, and I feel like that's very significant, because it was a significant card during an interview that I did recently that you may or may not know about. And I feel like there's an energy here that is feeding into your fears. Maybe you're struggling with sleep. I think it's really time for you to look inward for your answers right now, because it's going to be about believing in yourself and definitely trusting yourself. Believing in yourself and trusting yourself feel like they're very, very important things. Something is really robbing you emotionally and ultimately spiritually and financially or materially, and this is your sign to let it go, to stand up for yourself, and to have the courage to do that. And honestly, this could be more than one thing that is pulling on you emotionally that you need to let go of. Next, I'm going to draw out one card from this deck here. These are just cards that I've made and channeled myself. I'm just going to get one of these to look even deeper into this main idea and this detail. Let me think for 1 second before I pull another card. Well, I also forgot to talk about the 9. For me, that's about helping the world release what no longer works through recognizing and embracing your purpose. The Chariot here definitely brings a strong sense of purpose for me. So maybe that's one thing that these situations are robbing you of as well, is your purpose in some way. Let's see what this card here is. Okay, we have what is missing. I think that's something that you're really being called to reflect on, like what beliefs or feelings are missing that are holding you back from taking action in a way that you feel called, that helps you feel free, rather than caged and in a box. For me personally, I feel like what's missing is a focus on self and a really strong sense of self and a good relationship with yourself. That's definitely something that I feel like you're really, really being called to reflect on. What is missing? I know that the 9 of Cups can also be about, or at least in reverse, is you're missing some sort of key element here that is holding you back from moving forward. If you feel like you've already looked inward for your answers, you have to look deeper. Next, I'm going to draw a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to see what your ancestors want to say about this energy. I also feel here, in terms of what's missing, something is missing because something else is taking up the space that something is supposed to occupy, if that makes sense. But the ancestor card that we have is be thankful with gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. And I was actually thinking about that when I was talking about what is missing and the 9 of Cups. Usually that key element is gratitude. I feel like your ancestors really want you to focus on appreciating what you will gain from standing up for yourself. And honestly, it feels like it's in many situations, but I definitely feel here that gratitude is something that could help you in some way. It may be different for everybody. This isn't to say that you are an ungrateful person. It's just encouraging you to pay more attention to what there is to gain rather than what there is to lose. Maybe there is an opportunity here to stand up for yourself that you're being called to be more grateful for, because maybe it could be a doorway or something. I saw 1010 and then 111. So the universe and your spirit guides definitely want to communicate with you. They want to connect with you, and if you've been feeling that, you're definitely being called to trust yourself on that. And I saw 1, 2, 3. You're being called to trust yourself for a reason. I think that there is an ultimate goal here of removing things that don't serve you to create more harmony in your life. But that harmony starts with appreciating the challenges that you have, so that way you can make the most of them. To wrap up your reading, I'm just going to get out a rune that I also made myself. And we're just going to use this to wrap up the reading. I saw 111 again. More encouragement to trust yourself. Oh, okay, so whatever is, I just saw 111 again. Whatever sticks out to you about this rune, trust yourself. I feel like that's coming through pretty strong. It says humankind, interdependence, and collective potential with the letter M. I really feel something here about a sense of purpose. This is what it's making me think of. You have your own personal mission in life, and then you have what you're going to do for others, to support others, or to help others, to give back in some way. I feel like this is about playing your part in the collective potential. The more that you stand up for yourself, you will encourage others indirectly to do the same. The more that you don't allow fear to control your life, it rubs off on people. They will start questioning what is missing, and they will realize it's gratitude as well. Honestly, appreciating things more has been one of the most healing things for me. Especially as an American, because I feel, I'm just gonna be honest, I feel privileged, and I just wouldn't want to take it for granted. So maybe you have a privilege here somehow, some way, that your ancestors, I'm feeling mostly, are encouraging you to take or do based on what I was talking about. My mind went blank. Maybe they want to help you open your mind more in how you can make a difference. I definitely feel that practicing gratitude and healing, it's really going to do wonders for you. And this green is really sticking out to me. So Mother Earth, or Gaia, whichever you want to call her, maybe she's trying to connect with you to help you feel more grounded and empowered, honestly. And I just saw 333. That's a sign of growth and change. The change might be painful, but there is something to take from it. There's something that you can grow here. It's hard. It's an interesting feeling, because it's like beauty that was born of destruction. Maybe you have a dream here that was born of a destructive or difficult situation. And I definitely think you should pay attention to that. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It means a lot to me, and it always makes a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.